when you're trying to play Turbo Fog and Pauper, evidently you're going to come up against decks that are just really frustrating to play against. Like you're trying to play a very long and grindy game yourself, and so is your opponent, and you sit there and you see the lands that they play and the spells they play in the first 3 turns, and you're like, you know what, maybe I should go heat up some food because this is going to be a long one. And this is one of those games as well. And let me rant a little bit first. First and foremost, I hate this card. I hate Ephemerate. I understand that it shouldn't be banned. I'm not really on there. It's just a really frustrating card to play against and its play patterns. I understand it may not be also the best card in the Pauper format, but it's still very frustrating once the engine gets going. Today, my opponent decides to do some things with Temporal Spring, which also end up being very frustrating. But ultimately, what I want from you, the viewer, is your help. I want to know what I did wrong here. I feel like, you know, maybe some of my sideboarding choices could be a little bit better, but I feel like this matchup is almost unwinnable for Pauper Turbo Fog. And I'm wondering if that's what it is, if it's very unfavorable and I should just kind of move on that way, or if there were some in-game decisions and maybe some sideboarding decisions I could have made, again, all in the name of improving. What could I do to win this game, or at least have improved my matchups? Let me know in the comment section down below, and hopefully we can get on this Pauper Turbo Fog journey together. Enjoy. Back with some more Turbo Fog. We're just vibing. We're gonna keep, but we're on. Okay. See the problem. So I'm keeping this hand because I got 2 draws, right? I got 3 draws before I get to Growth Spiral, hoping that I can find. There's no way I'm playing this mirror right now. Please tell me I'm not playing this mirror right now. Likely not. The mulligan once. Let's see. Let's play the same land that they're playing and pass the turn. Yo, let's see. Okay, wait. We can only tell. Okay, we're not. Okay, Ash Barrens. That's not yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right. Playing some type of 3-color stuff. So let's not reveal what we are just yet. It's got the Chancery. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So we're going to Frantic Inventory here. If they counterspell it, whatever. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm not particularly hurt about that. All right. All right. Here I am already messing with my triggers. Okay. So are they going to do something at end step? Nope. We're just gonna play some Drago with green though. Okay, familiars. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's go to their end step. We'll Frantic. All right, so yeah, they're not going to counter that. That's fine. We are going to play. I mean, we kind of just develop from here, right? So I can actually go island. I'm not in a particular hurry though. Okay, so I'll go island, pass the turn. They probably, like, okay, I played Frantic Inventory, I'm playing Thornwood Falls. Like, if they are of deep knowledge of the Pauper format, they will know that I'm Turbo Fog at this point, but no need to show them the desert and confirm it, right? So let's see what we can or can't do here. Its owner's library. That's fine. So I'll do that. I don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. Put it on top. Growth Spiral with that mana. Got Counterspell. Got like some type of thing. I have 2 mana for the Spell Pierce, so it'd be kind of funny if they had Mainboard Spell Pierce. I'm not sure if that's actually that good in this format. So we'll play that, play it tapped, and there you go. I'm kind of back, so that's fine. I get my green source back. I'm chilling like a villain. Fulfilling. Okay, I should pieces here. I messed that up. Okay, let's put Preordain and Arcane Denial here into my hand. I messed that up. I actually could have Growth Spiraled here, but that's fine. I will Preordain in that sense. Put that at the bottom, put that on top, and draw that. That's fine. Because I could have used that. I could have Growth Spiraled, played Desert, Like I could be kind of back up on lands type of thing. Let's see what they do. So they'll evoke the Muldrifter. Why did they do that? They have, oh, they have a blink. They have like an Ephemerate. That's fine. That's fine. You do what you need to do. Untap 2 lands. That's fine. So they got 3 mana back. They can play it again. Yep. They draw a bunch of cards. That's fine. I'm okay with them drawing cards. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Right? They can draw as many cards as they want. They have white. They can Ephemerate. They're going to draw like 6 cards here. Jesus. They're going to snap again? They just have like 2 snaps and an Ephemerate? This is a crazy amount of card draw. I think a Ghostly Flicker. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, no, crazy amounts of cards and stuff. So they drew so much there. Okay. So at this point, we play the desert. I will actually Preordain now. See if I can like secure a type of, yeah, there you go. Okay, so what I'll do is put at the bottom, put on top type of thing, and pass the turn. Pass the turn. So when they start like doing things, I could, yeah, they'll play Sunscape in there. When they start doing things, I could like Growth Spiral, and their spells are going to cost a lot less. Yeah, their spells are going to cost a lot less. That's fine. So Muldrifter, they don't have a way to like flicker it though. Unless they do something now. I'll probably Growth Spiral here. Right? Right, play that. Bounce one of the islands. Keep myself up. That's actually so unfortunate. I could like weather the storm for a bunch, draw some cards. That's fine. It's not that deep. Let's draw. Like while they're kind of like tapped down, not doing anything, like I don't mind taking 2 damage, right? It's just like just a thing. I don't mind taking 2 damage here. They can keep spinning their wheels and drawing their cards, right? Like the big thing is like when I stream a thought, they're not gonna have that many counters. That's gonna be the big thing. They have to line themselves up on counters here. That's a big thing. So I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next turn 8. So I have the ability to stream twice. 1 more mana I can stream 3 times, and it's probably what I want to do. They're gonna bounce the bounce land. That's fine. It's fine. It's not that deep. Yeah, especially considering how things are going. It's not that deep. Yep. So I'll just have to like Arcane Denial that or something. I don't know. We'll see. So I will play Island, right? And I'll wait it out, right? Because that card, I think I'll drop the Simic Growth Chamber, right? Yeah. So they're gonna Ephemerate here. They're doing a bunch. It's fine. They can flicker whatever they want. They can bring back their Ephemerate. I will counter that Ephemerate or whatever they do. Because that other spell is gonna cost 2 mana, right? Because this is a blue spell, right? It's gonna cost 2 mana. They want to put that on top. I think that's fine. Wondering if I want to do anything with it though. That's fine. They can gate a bunch of life. They can do whatever. So I think I'll just like Moment's Peace here, because why not, right? I think that's all it is, right? Like just Moment's Peace here, do what we need to do, Memory Lapse, right? And then what I'll do is I'll Arcane Denial this. And that way, if this still gets countered, I have the double deserts for the Muldrifter, right? Yeah, that's fine. I have the double deserts for the Muldrifter if it still gets countered, and that's fine. So they'll draw their cards, and that's what I want, right? Like I want them to draw cards here. Hopefully they use some more mana here, because just like tap out. I hope they do. They don't exactly have green. They'll have the Muldrifter. They'll draw more cards, and then what I'll do is, yeah, they obviously want me to be off green. I think that's a big unfortunate thing right now. I don't have green, but what I can do is I can play a land next turn and like double Stream of Thought. So they're just putting a bunch of lands on top, and that's fine. Like I have pieces of the puzzle to like filter through if I need to. Hopefully they just don't have another counterspell. That would be the unfortunate thing. This is where things get a little, just a little tricky. Just a little tricky. That's fine. No attacks. That's cool with me, right? That's fine. You can do whatever you need to do. Yep. So I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to draw 2 lands here. So they're going to draw 2 cards. See if they do. They may, right? I kind of want them to. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll play the island. I'll play Stream of Thought. Right? And I'll just like tap out. Because I want them to... Yeah. I'll tap out. Same targets. So at this point, things I want to shuffle back in. Honestly, nothing. I don't really care for any of this. Yeah, I don't really care for any of this. Let them mill out a little bit and just pass through. So they're gonna keep bouncing my lands. They're gonna do their thing, and I think all that matters here is they're gonna take up a bunch of actions. They have to do a bunch of things. And I think I want to try and waste their clock as much as possible. The unfortunate thing here is that I don't have an untapped green. Like I can't just bring in green every time and Tangle. I can't bring in green and Weather the Storm. Like I have to be like, they're going to keep ephemerating that one kind of bounce piece, which is frustrating, but oh well. But also like all these actions, again, it's just like using up their clock, right? Like they're going to keep bouncing this. They're going to keep bouncing their Mull Drifters. At some point, they have to play something. They have to get going, right? It's not like I'm going to waste like a ton of clock, but if this is the game I got to play, this is the game I got to play. Now, post board, how I want to play this is probably, yeah, get rid of some pieces, get rid of like a Tangle or 2. Like this isn't really that deep for me, especially because they're going to be like slowly weathering me out, right? Like that's all this is. They're going to be slowly taking me out of the game. So at this point, all I can hope to do... Yeah, they're gonna be discarding some cards. I mean, I milled them for 8 cards. Like that's a fair amount of cards. So I'm gonna piece to puzzle here. Just clear out some cards on the top of my library. I'll get the Frantic and the Arcane for sure, right? Because the Frantic is just gonna give me some raw cards here, which is great. So I'm gonna play the Thornwood Falls, gain some life. They can keep bouncing that, and that's fine. I think at this point they're gonna stop like spinning their wheels, because they kind of have to, right? They kind of have to stop spinning their wheels at some point. They can't just keep drawing out. At some point though, right? Like, because they're gonna have like all these memory lapses, they're gonna have all these counter spells. Right now all I'm gonna be able to do is really mill them for 4, like max mill them for 4. I can only hope to really resolve one thing, especially with the temporal. And I'm wondering, like, am I really prepared for this matchup? Not really. Like Fairy Macabre is probably going to be the big one, because they're going to keep like getting stuff out of their graveyard, and then that's what I want to be taking out. So that's probably going to be the card that I bring in. Probably like a Dispel, Jace's Erasure. Do I want Jace's Erasure? They're going to be bouncing permanents though. They can demonstrated the ability to bounce permanents. We'll think about this. Things cost 3 less. Things cost a lot less. It's actually really surprising to me that they are still continuing to draw cards. This is absolutely wild to me. Like there's going to come a point where this is like really detrimental for them. Like if they tap out here and I draw Stream of Thought, right? If they tap out here and I draw Stream of Thought, I mill them for 8. That's a problem. That's like a big problem for them. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not, right? Like, cause I'm going to draw the land, but like eventually, you know, I'm going to play the Frantic Inventory and I'm going to go from there. But they're going to have some counter magic here, right? So all I can hope for is just to have that Arcane Denial back up whenever I'm ready. And just do it like that, right? So play the Thornwood Falls. It is mitigating some level of life for me. And then right now I have Frantic Inventory into Arcane Denial. That's the goal here. They're going to keep like doing some garbage, spinning their wheels. I'm surprised they haven't stopped. They need to stop at some point. You know, they're going to keep getting back Ephemerate. That's fine. But like, they can't keep bouncing Mull Drifters. Yeah, they're definitely going to be just attacking at this point. You know, they have to spend a fair amount of mana per turn though. So there's that. Yep. I have to get rid of the temporal spirals. I truly do. Wondering if I just Arcane Denial this. Now, force out a Counterspell. Right? Because they have to bait this. They have to know, like, I want to do this. Yeah, that's fine. They'll counter this. So I'm going to Frantic here. Just so I don't draw those cards. Like if this... A lot of cards from them, a lot of things from them. Yep, so they're going to Ephemerate that, get a Counterspell back. Then they're going to like tap out. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a matchup where like the fogs aren't as necessary. I think I take out some of the fogs, some of the tangles, bring in like more ways to just mill them out, play some fairy macabres and macabres, do my thing, really. So all of that for all of that. Preordain is still drawing cards. They're still drawing cards. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. I think it can still continue this loop at this point, right? So, I mean, at this point, there's no real point in me continuing this, right? Like they've locked. I'm officially out of answers. I can't really do anything. I can get them to keep committing actions, but you know, let me just big as possible. Come on. Okay, so yeah, again, we are dropping stuff like Tangles. Don't really need Weather the Storm, right? Like, not really. Probably drop like an Arcane Denial. Play Fairy Macabre. Play Dispel. Play the Jace's Erasures. Lose Focus actually isn't that bad. Wondering if that's the game we want to play right now. Definitely want to bring in a Stream of Thought, I think. Right? Like, because this is a Counterspell deck. Definitely want to bring in thing. Drop like a piece to the puzzle. Is this a lose focus matchup? I don't know. I don't know how much mana I'm really gonna have with all that. So I think we'll play it like that. Right? I think we'll play it like that. And run it. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll keep like they're gonna take some time to really, yeah. So we're on the draw. I have the Preordain. I'm gonna be able to find some lands, hopefully. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's put on top, and draw that. That's fine. So what I'll do is I'll play the Forest, play the Jace's Erasure, get that onto the battlefield, right? Get that onto the battlefield. Then they're kind of just like, oh damn. They're gonna be milling. Next turn, I'm gonna go Frantic, main phase Frantic Simic, Growth Chamber, and just do that, right? Here, and then save targets, always heal. Just run like that. Yes, always. That's not bad. Okay, so regardless though, I'm gonna do this. Can I just like, yes. Do I have to keep clicking that all the time? Remove the island so that I just have like more thing on the battlefield, like more forest on the battlefield. Because that was a big thing for them, right? Like getting rid of the forests. I think they're gonna have a pretty hard time getting rid of the rest, but now I'm kind of off the races. I got the Jace's Erasure, and I'm more than happy to draw that over and over again. Okay, so Preordain, and what's gonna be nice here is like those Arcane Denial loops with Weather Storm if I can get there, but let's not get too thing about it. Okay, so they're not doing much here unless they play the 1 mana. No, okay, that's fine. Yes. So at this point, yeah, very slow kind of hand. Next turn, we're going to be able to Stream of Thought twice, right? And I think I will, right? Like, I think I might as well just get some cards in their graveyard and start forcing them off of things. D-Glamour is interesting. I guess it's to get rid of Jace's Erasure, right? Like, I don't know why they would bring in Deglamor. I guess maybe expecting some type of graveyard hate that is artifact based. Or maybe it is just like playing against this, truly. No, I'm fine with you not doing that. Fine with you not doing that. And I'm fine with them drawing more cards. That's fine. Sure. Chaomancer is fine. So put Deglamor back in their hand, I imagine. Yeah. Draw your cards. 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 Yes. Yes. Actually, I think piece of the puzzle might be better here. Yeah, let's piece. Let's piece the puzzle. Let's piece the puzzle here while we have. Nice. Okay, so. And then accumulated knowledge for sure. Let's do this. Put the forest in play. Yes. That's fine. Pass through, right? So essentially it's just I don't want it to be countered. I want them to be behind on lands right now. And then I want them to like spend mana, work towards me, do what they need to do. Yeah, they're gonna spend some mana to shuffle that. What do they put back on top? It was my thing. Okay, all right, that's fine. They'll come in for an attack. Don't exactly have any fogs, but it's one damage. Like it's truly it's not that deep. It's one damage. Yeah, so I'll play the desert. Now they know I have that, and that's fine. So I'll pass through. Kind of work in response to anything that they might have. That's fine. That's the thing, right? Like now that I have, yeah, they can do whatever they want with that. That's a sorcery too. It's not like they're gonna use it and bring it back. So I'll see what they bring back with like what they target with this next one. If it's like lose focus, I will accumulate knowledge and everything in response. So why wouldn't I? No, but they're gonna bring that back. That's fine. So I will do this now. Yes. Oh, perfect. Let's, yeah, and the counterspell. That's actually such a clutch draw. That's actually like such a huge clutch draw. like insane. It's actually like an insane like clutch draw. They got a ghostly flicker in response. It's actually crazy. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So they're gonna Archaeomancer again. That's hilarious. Okay, just to get that back. That is great. That is truly a beautiful thing. Okay, and now let's see what they target with that. Yeah, right. That one's gonna fizzle because that one targeted that. That's great. Okay. Getting them to use cards. Let's do this in response. Why not? Get them to mill some more cards. Get them to spend some mana. That's right. That's what I like to see. Right, and that's just less mana they have access to now. That's it. That's all it is, right? Like, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. So at this point, what sucks here? Again, this loop like just sucks to beat, right? Because I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna go fairy mat. I'm gonna shuffle those two back in. Probably try and get a growth spiral back in there. And just hope to do that, right? Just hope to do that. Right now they have access back to the Ephemerate and all that stuff. Like, little unfortunate, but it's fine. It's fine. They got it all. This actually might just be a lost game. Truly, this might just be a lost game. You know, and what would be like the best way to tackle this? I actually haven't played against this deck that plays Temporal Spring as like the thing. Maybe it is more common. I'm just not playing against it often, but I would love to play against some more aggressive decks instead of this mid-range grind fest. This is just a bit of a struggle. This is a bit of a struggle. That's fine. So let's go with yeah, I mean, let's do that. Let's stream a thought, pay 1. Because they have to like, they really have to like do a bunch here, right? And it puts it at the bottom. Shuffle up 2, right? Yeah, shuffle. So, I mean, it'll shuffle them back in. It'll do something. Let's see if I can't draw something new, right? I'm just undoing what they put on top. See if I can't just find like better cards. Because if I can find, they would like thing it though. They would like counter it though. If I can find a counterspell, no, sorry, a growth spiral, then I could like stream of thought twice, get like 8 cards. Like that's like the dream. That's the dream, truly. Yeah, at this point, they're like double thinging me. Yeah, no, I think we got to concede here. It's fine. It's what it is. These are the type of matchups you come up against, right? Like these are the ones that are, I think, unwinnable. These are the unwinnable ones. Oh, well.